Nisida and Ischia, okay? And the other day I discovered that we had also another island, fourth island. It's called Nisida. It's very small. You can go with your car inside Nisida, but you're not allowed to go with your car. And I have a beautiful book of 50 euros for going with my car.
Guys, so this trip actually started from Naples, then up to Amalfi Coast. So stop first at Sorrento.
They're lucky because these 2 weeks every day was raining here.
I heard, yeah.
Yes, you're too lucky, trust me.
No.
No? Okay, yeah, it's another volcano we have here in Italy, okay? In Sicily. We can find two differences between Etna and Vesuvius, because you have to know that Vesuvius is considered one of the most dangerous volcanoes in Italy and in Europe. Okay, so sorry, the most dangerous in Italy and one of the most dangerous in Europe. And it's because of these two differences we can see with Etna. So Etna is an active volcano, so it is always catching small flusses of lava. It won't be a huge explosion, okay? Instead, Mount Vesuvius is a sleepy volcano. It's a non-active volcano, so there's going to be a huge and catastrophic eruption, okay? And this is the first difference, but the other difference also important is that near Etna you're not going to find houses, okay? Instead, you're going to see better in our way back, 3 million people live around the volcano, so in case of an eruption it will be very, very dangerous. Le pregunté si alguien ha escuchado sobre Stabia y era una ciudad romana. There is this complex of mountains in front of us, and they're going to be with us until Amalfi, so you're going to see why Milky Mountains, and this is because of the color of the stone, okay? It's very clear, almost white like milk, but don't worry, you're going to see them. And the most important reason is that in those mountains was invented mozzarella cheese, okay? And we have a high quality production of cheeses over that mountains, like provola cheese in towns of Viquequenze and Agerola. To the Roman city of Stabia, they used to Castellammare di Stabia today. And you have to know that this is a very important city in our region, Campania region, which Naples is like the capital, okay, the most important city. And if you want to translate this name, Campania region, it could be region of fields, okay, because of the high production of agricultural things, okay, like lemons. Okay, you are going to find the best lemons and limoncello in Sorrento, or oranges, vinegars, a lot of olive oil, okay, you're going to see a lot of olive trees, so region of fields, okay. And it's a very, very important city. Now it's also known as the capital of waters because we have 28 different kind of mineral and thermal waters here in Castellammare. You can find thermal baths here. Okay, it's famous for its thermal baths, like in the city of Budapest or Bucharest, that kind of baths. Okay, and it was a very, very important also city in the Middle Age, because the king of Naples, Charles II, wanted to build a castle in the middle of the Bay of Naples for protecting this city from pirates' attacks. So, as I told you, the first name was only Stabia, and after the construction of the castle, it was added Castellammare, that literally means castle by the sea. And I will show you the ruins of this castle in a few moments, okay? Entonces, está hablando de Castellammare, como la capital de las aguas. Aquí hay 28 tipos diferentes de aguas termales y minerales, Castellammare. There are 3 tunnels, okay, before reaching the Sorrento Peninsula. This is the first one, and honestly, I have nothing to say about this tunnel. It's a beautiful tunnel, okay. Entonces dije que vamos a pasar debajo de 3. Something to say because it's a very important tunnel, because we're under a town called Gragnano. You have to know that Gragnano is one of the most important towns for the production of pasta, okay? Maybe the most important because it's also known as the capital of pasta here in Italy. So we're gonna find the best production here in Gragnano. Entonces dije que aquí Okay, and this is the biggest tunnel in the south of Italy. It's like 5 kilometers of tunnel. Okay, so I would like to explain you better our tour today. Now we are going to a panoramic spot in Sorrento, okay, which you can have beautiful photos for Instagram, Facebook. I know we're gonna post it, okay. And near the panoramic spot, there's a limoncello factory, which you can go to the bathroom if you want to have some coffee. It's also possible to have a free limoncello tasting tour. Okay, you can taste some limoncello cream, chocolates. So it's beautiful. We're gonna spend a little of time there. Okay. Then we're going to another panoramic spot in Positano. Okay, after Sorrento, and after Positano, we're going to reach Amalfi, which we're gonna have free time. We are gonna have lunch for those who have the lunch included, and our free time in Amalfi. And then we're going to Ravello after Amalfi. Okay, personally my favorite town in all the coast. Okay, Ravello is beautiful. And then we're going back to Naples, not by this street, by this road, but another road through the Milky Mountains. Okay, so you're going to see the other part of Mount Vesuvius and the other side of Naples. Entonces, está diciendo que, okay, please, because I love drunk people, okay, que tomen bastante limoncello en la fábrica. Now we're gonna pass through another town. It's called the Vico Equense. Okay, it's an important town for the cheese production. Okay, so one of the best provola cheese is made here in Vico Equense. Okay, so why this name Vico Equense? We can translate it in street for horses. Okay, and this because of tradition, because the king of Naples, Charles II, used these streets. The same king of the castle, okay, they used these streets for the cure and the wellness of his horses. So we have street for horses, Vico Equense. And you have to know that it was a very rich town during the Roman Empire. Okay, the richest Romans came here for building their houses for vacations that today are luxury hotels or fancy restaurants. So we have two funny facts about this place, because here was born the pizza by meter. Okay, and people from Vico Equense have the Guinness World Record for the biggest pizza in the world. In Naples, more than 1 kilometer of pizza. Okay, and I don't know why you're gonna find here the first and the only university of pizza in the world, in Vico Equense. Entonces está diciendo que caballos, ok, y era un sitio, un pueblo muy rico durante la época del Imperio Romano. Los romanos que tenían mucho dinero, digamos así, venían aquí para construir las casas para las vacaciones, que ahorita son todos hoteles de lujo y restaurantes de lujo. ¿Okay? Y bueno, digo que aquí hay dos hechos un poco raros, porque se encuentra la única universidad de la pizza en el mundo aquí, no sé por qué. Sobre todo aquí nació la pizza de metro, y tienen el Guinness World Record de la pizza más grande del mundo. Gente de aquí en Nápoles, una pizza más grande de 1 kilómetro. Kilómetro 81 meters, ok, so more than 1 kilometer. Entonces Mario me dijo que el tamaño de la pizza, que fue hecha en Nápoles obviamente, como les dije, era de 1861 metros. Okay. Fue hecha para festejar la unidad de Italia, okay, del Reino de Italia. Okay, so guys, now from if you look on the right, you're gonna see the Sorrento Peninsula. Okay, vienen a la derecha es la península sorrentina. But don't worry, you're gonna see better after these trees, and of course don't worry because we're gonna stop in a panoramic spot. Okay, dije, esta es la península sorrentina, no se preocupen, después los árboles la van a ver mejor. Why Sorrento Peninsula? This is not only Sorrento, okay? It's too big. Sorrento is a small town and it's the last one on the right, okay? We have 4 different towns here. Meta di Sorrento, Piano di Sorrento, Sant'Agnello, and then the last town on the right is Sorrento. Okay, we have 4 different harbors, as you can see. Instead, if you look on the left, you're gonna see why they're called the Milky Mountains. See the color of these rocks. Okay, dije, si miran a la derecha, vayan así por el color de la piedra. See how many? Obviously the most important is yellow because the production of limoncello is very very important here. Okay, so there's my number, my name and the agency's number. Okay, que les voy a dar estos brazaletes para que se los pongan. Aquí está mi número, mi nombre, si se pierden, si se emborrachan tal vez sí. Ok, y bueno, también en Amalfi para cualquier cosa, si me quieren preguntar algo, aquí está mi número. Scusami, siamo passati. This is the stop, don't worry, on this one. The other one is this curve, and that's the limoncello factory, so don't worry. We're gonna have we'll walk on. Okay, now we're gonna stop. Here you can see how limoncello is working.
Wow, this is the limoncello. Limoncello factory.
Il limoncello yellow part, this one. Only this one with alcohol and sugar. Acá diciendo que el limoncello se hace solo con la parte amarilla de la del limón, ¿no? Si no con el jugo, la quita, alcohol y azúcar.
This alcohol is the
Yes, only with the skin, not the juice, el limoncello.
Okay, with the skin.
Yes, alcohol and sugar.
Wow.
They are working.
What they do with the juice?
Oh, they do.
Limoncello, just lemon, sugar, and alcohol. That's how they make.
For the tasting tour here, there's a door on the right. I will wait you there. Okay, like
With the photo? Is in Sorrento, where's the limoncello factory, and that's the panoramic view. Nothing to see actually. I don't know if you like it, but people, crossing the street. That's all. I believe Positano is better, but this is a factory, so you have to see a lot of houses. Amalfi Coast is the best, by the way. There you go, guys. Right? And take a look. I'm just having
was good, era buono. Vabbè. Para ser temprano está fuerte. Did you go? Or there was so many lines?
There's no line when I was.
Okay, so you did it.
Yeah, I don't want to be late,
Thank you. Okay, so guys, this name Sorrento is related to 2 different Greek words. Okay, the first one is Sireo, that means flow together, because in Greek times there were 2 rivers that flew together from the Milky Mountains to Sorrento town. So Sireo, but the most important maybe is Sirea, the second one, that means siren, because culture of sirens was born here. Okay, in this part of Italy near Positano. I will tell you a beautiful story in Positano because you have to see another background, not cars and buses. Okay. years, okay? So they are crazy still now. They're gonna party all the year, okay? I think. Or some incredible parties under my house. It was horrible for me. I didn't sleep a minute the night of the game. It was horrible, okay? Está diciendo que todas estas banderas y todas las cosas que van a ver es porque, no sé si saben, el Napoli ganó la Liga Italiana después de 33 años. Entonces están un poco locos y van a festejar creo que todo el año. Y van a ver banderas, caras de Maradona, caras de todos los jugadores en todas partes. Here on the left, these are for protecting lemon trees, because as I told you, inside the factory limoncello is made with the skin of lemons, okay, so the yellow part with sugar and alcohol. So lemon trees must be protected by this net from wind and rain, okay, because production of limoncello goes all along the year, okay, for protecting lemon trees. Estas redes que pueden ver la parte de afuera, la parte amarilla del limón. Of course, as I told you, it's only one coast. Now we are leaving this Sorrento Peninsula. We are approaching to the truly Amalfi Coast Road. So, está diciendo que la costa, obviamente, morfológicamente y geológicamente es solo una, ok? Entonces de Sorrento hasta Amalfi, pero aquí la dividen como Okay guys, so now I want you to look between these two buildings, the orange one and the yellow one. Miren aquí entre estos dos edificios, el anaranjado y el amarillo. This place is called the Paradise Doors. Este sitio se le llaman las puertas del paraíso, porque desde aquí hasta Maiori empieza la verdadera calle de la costera amalfitana. Okay, so from this exactly point until Maiori, we are on the truly Amalfi Coast Road. So this street, this road was built by Napoleone Bonaparte's brother and then was improved by Mussolini, and I have to tell you, it has more than 500 curves, so you don't feel very good, don't worry, just ask me. We're gonna pick some fresh air and at least you are going to vomit in a beautiful place, okay? Entonces dije que esta calle fue construida por el hermano de Napoleón Bonaparte y dije que tiene más de 500 curvas, ok, después fue mejorada por Mussolini, tiene más de 500 curvas. Díganme si no se sienten muy bien, que les digo, van a vomitar en un sitio muy bonito, ok. After this curve on the right, you are gonna find 3 little islands, ok. Si quieren agarrar el teléfono para una foto, porque aquí a la derecha van a ver 3 islas, ok. In this place here, these are the Ligalli. The biggest one is the Gallo Largo, then we have La Rotonda, and the last one is La Castelluccia. Entonces dije, se llaman la Gallo Largo, la más grande, después la Rotonda y la última la Castelluccia. But the Gallo Largo Island is also known as the Dolphin Island. Se le dice también a la Gallo Largo la isla del delfín. So for this reason.
Oh, look like dolphin.
Okay. And the Dolphin Island could be cost for renting this island like $500,000. So please, you only $500,000. So you have my number, and according to experts, the studies of experts, this is the place in which sirens mean to stay, okay? So we have 3 main sirens, like 3 main islands, Ligea, Leucosa, and the most important is Partenope, okay? Entonces ya tenemos 3 sirenas, porque les dije, este sitio es importante por las sirenas, la cultura de las sirenas, y tenemos 3 que se llaman Ligea, Leucosa, y la más importante es Partenope. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que pasa? Se dice que según la leyenda, Ulises quería escuchar el canto de la sirena sin ser matado. Entonces, ¿qué hace? Le pregunta a la maga Circe un consejo, matar a Ulises. La segunda parte de la leyenda habla de Partenope, que se enamora de Ulises y se muere porque obviamente él no la puede amar. Entonces su cuerpo viene encontrado en un sitio aquí cerca, en Nápoles, y alrededor de su cuerpo viene construida una tumba y una ciudad, la ciudad de Nápoles, que antes se llamaba Partenope. Después se le cambió el nombre en Ciudad Nueva, Neapolis, Nápoles. Okay, so I was talking about this legend that talks about Ulysses, the Greek hero. So Ulysses wanted to hear the song of a siren without being killed. So he asked an advice to the wise witch Circe. Circe told him to be tied to the boat so to be able to hear the song of a siren without being hypnotized and killed. So he ordered his men to tie him to the boat until they passed Campania region. So the legend ends in two different ways. The first one, the three sirens died, and this because they were angry because they weren't able to kill Ulysses. The second part of the legend, like everything, it's for me this legend is incredible. It's beautiful because it talks about Partenope that fell in love with Ulysses. Okay, but she died, and this because Ulysses didn't love her back. So her body was found in a place near this place, okay, near here, and around her body was built a tomb. Around the tomb, a city, and I'm talking about Naples. The first name of Naples was Partenope. Then the Greeks changed it in a new city, Neapolis, and we have Napoli. So you have to know only also that Napolitan people are known as Partenopei. That means etymologically sons of the siren Partenope. Y que los napolitanos se les dicen también, se les llaman Partenopei, que significa hijos de la sirena Partenope. Cioè tu mi stai imbracetando male.
Non ci penso tanto. Fammi una capesa. Farina con la capesa.
Mozzarella e pomodoro.
Oggi non sto pensando, una bella frittata. Allora, pensando la fama a capesa. Però mozzarella non ci mangiare adesso.
Io mi ci fatto una caprese.
Buono.
Ieri sera.
Positano, eh?
Yes, the first one. Okay, so the first town you're gonna see on the right, don't worry, we're gonna stop for photos and you're gonna see better in these curves, is Positano. Ese que está allá, el primero es Positano, lo vamos a ver mejor después de estas curvas, nos vamos a parar para las fotos y ese es Positano, el primero. Okay, and the first one talks about Poseidon, the god of the sea. Okay, he fell in love with a nymph called the Pasitea, and he gave her this town as a gift. Okay, so from these two names, Positano, Poseidon and Pasitea, we have Positano. Okay, entonces la primera leyenda que les quiero contar de Positano habla de Poseidón, el dios del mar, que se enamora de una ninfa que se llama Pasitea y le regala a este pueblo como un señor de amor. Okay, entonces de estos dos nombres, Poseidón y Pasitea, tenemos Positano. They were trying to reach Constantinople, the capital of the Roman Empire, but they stopped here in Positano for some rest. So they called this place with the Latin words Positanum, that literally means I lay down my ass. Entonces, hay otra leyenda de Positano, una de mis favoritas, que habla de unos guerreros romanos que iban a ir a Constantinopoli, la capital del Imperio Romano del Este, y se pararon aquí en Positano para descansarse y llamaron este sitio Positanum. Positanum significa un semiculo, simplemente. You have to know Positano is a very small town. It's maybe one of the smallest, yes, of all the coast, but it's one of the most expensive of all the coast, maybe the most expensive, yes. You're gonna see a lot of cars. Okay, now from this curve on the left, you're gonna see all these cars are parked here, but they couldn't be parked here. Okay, and this because they prefer paying mulks but don't parkings inside Positano, because for one car it will be also 15 euros for 1 hour, and in a bus like this, 80 euros for 1 hour. Okay, so it's crazy, it's very, very expensive. Está diciendo que Positano es uno de los pueblos más pequeños de toda la costa, pero es seguramente el más caro, ya que todos estos carros que ven aquí a la izquierda no podrían estar estacionados aquí, pero prefieren pagar las multas y no los estacionamientos en Positano, porque para 1 hora un carro normal es como 15 euros, dije, ¿sí? Y para un autobús como este, 80 euros 1 hora. Guys, you're gonna see, okay, look at your right, you're gonna see a lot of colors in houses in Positano. Okay, this because of tradition. Sailors love to recognize their houses from over the sea, so they paint it in different ways for recognizing them. Está diciendo, van a ver muchos colores en las casas, mucho poder reconocer su propia casa desde el mar. Entonces las pintaban en manera diferente para poderla reconocer.
Actually, to visit Positano, you have to stop there because the one that you see is not really everything was there. So there are more beautiful than this view, guys. Different colors, the beaches, it's beautiful. So if you stop there, spend time there. Because what happened, our tour driver just passed by. We didn't really see the whole Positano. We can just see a little bit of everything, bits pieces. Okay? Here's the traffic, it's beautiful.
They're handling traffic because streets are so narrow, so it's difficult with these big buses to go both ends of March.
So they are the one. Right, Denise?
Sí, más que el tráfico es que ese señor que está tratando de manejar el tráfico crea más tráfico, entonces porque para todos los autobuses que están aquí, pero sí, más o menos todos los días es tráfico. Positano, because Positano being so small, it has only one street. Okay, it's impossible. So to get lost, there's only one way. There's a stairway from the last house on the cliff until the beach. It has more than 2,000 steps. So I've never been over there because I cannot do more than 10 steps because I'm overweight and I smoke a lot of cigarettes. Okay, so it's impossible for me. Entonces está diciendo que Positano es tan pequeña, adentro del Positano, pueden, si un día van a regresar aquí, es solo una calle, ¿okay? Una para bajar, que es la misma donde se sube y se sale. Entonces, una única calle y es de verdad muy muy pequeño. Hay solo un modo para perderse aquí, una escalera, desde la última casa en la montaña hasta la playa. Y dije, son más de 2000 escalones. Entonces, bueno, yo nunca me he metido por ahí porque obviamente yo con este físico donde voy a ir, y dije que de verdad, no, yo no puedo con eso. Però me l'avevo prima marinella a mezzo.
È normale.
backyard. Beautiful view. Sorry.
Terribile. Aspetta, questo pure il box diciamo tranquillo perché vediamo se le fate malami.
Yes, right. You can put down.
Do you like the lemon?
Born with the sherry too.
Yeah, Nutri. The water sparkles.
Yes. In Amalfi, se posso dire
Quindi già una parte.
No, the next town is called Praiano.
This structure, okay, this is St. Peter's Hotel, okay, el Hotel San Pedro está aquí. And why you have to know that it's one of the most important hotels of all the coast and one of the most expensive of all the coast. One night here would also be $8,000. You're not gonna have breakfast included, so a lot of money, okay. Una noche aquí que puede costar también 8.000 euros y no van a tener el desayuno incluido. Y bueno, ¿por qué cuesta así? Lo primero porque estamos en Positano, entonces la zona ya es la más cara de toda la costa, pero sobre todo esto era una iglesia y la estructura principal de la iglesia nunca ha cambiado en todos estos siglos y por eso está bajo la protección de la UNESCO. No se puede construir nada ni alrededor de la iglesia ni adentro de la iglesia y eso por eso es tan cara. So, why is that expensive? First of all, because of the zone. Okay, where in Positano everything costs a lot. But the most important thing is that it was a church, okay? So the main structure of the church never changed. So it's under the protection of the UNESCO. You cannot build anything inside or around the hotel. Okay, but we used to call it the Positano for the poor ones. Because if you wanna eat in an hotel or eat in a restaurant, sorry, or book an hotel, you're gonna pay like the half of Positano being in the same zone, okay? The same water, the same view, you're gonna pay the half of Positano. So the Positano for the poor ones. Entonces dije que ahorita estamos en Praiano, otro pueblo muy cerca de Positano, y nosotros lo llamamos la Positano para los pobres. Porque aquí si quieren comer en un restaurante con color de agua y y la misma vista se paga la mitad. Look at the right, you are gonna see that church, ok? Miren esa iglesia a la derecha. No se preocupen, vamos a pasar adelante de la iglesia. Don't worry, we're gonna pass in front of the church. But I want to tell you that that is San Gennaro's church. You have to know that San Gennaro is the most important saint in Naples, okay? He's the protector of the city. So Napolitan people are addicted to San Gennaro. They only believe in him and in Maradona. So, está diciendo, esa es la iglesia de San Gennaro y tienen que saber que San Gennaro es el santo.
Come scassa, ma...
Sì, vabbè,
Those
dovesse
two
tutto.
cute one.
Ragazzi, vedi contro quella che stanno...
Poi c'ho già la giornata ora, tutti quanti. Perché lì là si fanno a mangiare e si fanno un giro. Poi c'ho già comunque
No,
nulla.
ma tu la sapevi che te tocca iniziare a vista che a mancare e aveva chissà due parti, non è cosa ce ne hai su. Ma come è scema. Gabriele, scusami, ma tu come ti sei organizzato? Tu come ti sei organizzato? Tu come ti sei organizzato? Ok.
So guys, this is the church, ok? Esta es la iglesia.
E anche una parte, ma mi chiama la forza, due volte.
And I want to talk a little bit about this church. This is a Middle Age church, but you have to see the dome of the church, ok? Miren la cúpula de la iglesia. Esta es una
No,
iglesia de la Edad
eso no
Media,
aguanta, tío.
ok? La cúpula está hecha en
Io sto
maiolica,
cagando.
ok? It's made in maiolica ceramic. It's a certain kind of ceramic. It comes from the Spanish city of Mallorca,
Okay.
okay? So what's the difference between maiolica and normal ceramic? Is the resistance
Okay,
of the
okay,
ceramic
sure.
itself, okay? So the normal ceramic could be cooked like
Ti
one or
ti
two
faccio
times,
sapere io.
okay?
Cioè.
But maiolica could be cooked more times, okay? 4 or 5 times. So the first one for cooking the ceramic, the second one for color. Then you can add more things to ceramic because it's more resistance, okay? So this is the main difference. Está hablando de la cúpula de la iglesia, está hecha en maiolica, que es una cerámica que viene de la ciudad, obviamente española, de Mallorca. La diferencia entre la cerámica normal y la maiolica es la resistencia de la cerámica. Okay, entonces la cerámica normal se puede cocinar 1, 2 veces, okay, después se rompe, se puede romper a la tercera. La maiolica puede cocinarse 4 o 5 veces, entonces la cerámica, sin que se rompa. Y esta es la diferencia fundamental.
Allora la chiamata cosa chiamata? C'hai la approssimati che tu non sai 20 25 bussate da Amalfi. Alfonso va aspetta e parte.
Secondo me se lasciamo stare,
Allora
ma è sempre quello che dici tu, eh?
no, tu come arrivi? Cioè,
Io avevo come hai detto comunque.
no,
Okay guys, so after these cars, pick up your phones because on the left you're gonna find a miniature of Traiano. Miren después de estos carros a la izquierda van a ver una miniatura de Traiano.
no, ci sta scendendo, esatto, benissimo, sta scendendo.
Okay guys, look on the right, miren a la derecha, van a ver esa torre. You're gonna see that tower, okay? Can you see it? Don't worry, we're gonna see it better from this course, but that tower on the right, esa torre a la derecha, ¿la pueden ver? ¿La vieron? That was Saracen Tower, for protecting the city from pirates attacks. Okay, nowadays it's a disco, and the name is the African. Okay, because the owner fell in love with an African girl and named the disco like for her lover. Okay, so the African. Entonces está diciendo era una torre que servía para proteger la ciudad de los ataques de los piratas. Ahorita es una discoteca, se llama La Africana porque el propietario se enamoró de una chica de África y la quiso llamar así en su honor. Ahorita es muy bonita porque abajo, cuando uno baila, el piso está hecho de vidrio, entonces se pueden ver el mar y las olas mientras uno está bailando. Y no es porque yo haya ido, porque me lo han dicho.
Dice a te. La ricordi?
Yes.
Posso fare? Si tu vedi, no, ma la voglio, no, così come la dici.
Ma fanno male. Io se tu mi dici io voglio fare.
Allora, sai che dico io, cioè, che comunque non scendiamo per pochi sti cose, più facile.
Sì.
Cioè, noi ci dico, come la vedo io, questa è connessione. Cioè, se la rinunciamo, si buono.
Poi mi arrivano complaint, arriva Matteo, già faccio cose. Ho detto non hai da
Perché
fare.
io quando diceva che mamma non mi piaciuta, ma la voglio fare voi. E là scatta il fatto di se tu avevo fatto che metti da una cosa.
Ci vediamo la Madonnina. Guys, now we are gonna see in front of you a rock. Okay, it seems like a virgin, like a Madonna with some flowers in her hands. Miren esa piedra, parece una virgen con unas flores en las manos a la derecha. This on the left, a la izquierda es el fiordo. Una competición de saltos, ok, hecha por la Red Bull. Si chiama Furore perché Paolo e Chiara hanno scritto la canzone qua. It's called Conca dei Marini and it's famous because first of all look the color of water here. And this is the reason we have here an emerald cape. Okay, I will show you the photo. Y está diciendo que este sitio se le llama Conca dei Marini y es muy famoso sobre todo por el color del agua. Miren qué belleza a la derecha, sobre todo porque hay una cueva color esmeralda que les voy a mostrar. Now look on the right, you're gonna see like a white house with green windows. White house with green windows here on the right. Miren a la derecha, a ver, una casa blanca con una... Okay, that one, esa que está allá, ¿la ven? Okay, that was Sophia Loren's expensive this town, so she sold the house, $16 million. Esa es la casa de Sofía Loren y le dije, la tuvo que vender porque los impuestos son tan altos aquí que ni siquiera ella pudo tener su casa aquí. 16 millones de euros, por eso la vendió. Tiene 52 cuartos esa casa y se puede ir solo en helicóptero y en heard about Gina Lollobrigida? No? No, Gina Lollobrigida is another actress, the most important enemy, okay, of Sofia Loren, and also she had a house here in Amalfi, but so she sold it because, okay, according to her version of history, she saw a ghost being the house built under a cemetery, but according to my version, she didn't want to pay taxes,
Ravello.
okay. Entonces dije que aquí en Amalfi se encuentra también la casa de
no la fanno,
Gina
no.
Lollobrigida,
Vabbè.
que es otra actriz
Ok, ciao,
que
ciao,
está,
ciao.
pero es la enemiga
Sí,
más
pero
grande de
esta
Sofía
clásica.
Loren, okay, y ella también tuvo que vender la casa.
no,
Bueno, su
no,
versión
no,
oficial
no,
fue
no.
que la vendió porque vio un fantasma, okay, porque la casa está construida abajo de un cementerio, pero mi versión personal es que tampoco ella quería pagar los impuestos aquí y se inventó esta historia. Stai chiamando il giornale?
Gabriele.
Fanno loro.
Sì, poi sì.
Ma quando sono?
Ma che era 26?
Ah,
Sta, che l'ho visto solo.
per me la passano. Okay guys, so this town you're gonna find in front of you is Amalfi. Esto que se ve adelante de nosotros es Amalfi. Okay? So we are very close now. Without traffic, 5 minutes we'll be there. Sin tráfico en 5 minutos vamos a estar allá. But I want you to see this white hotel in front of us. Miren este hotel que está aquí, ese blanco que está delante de nosotros. This is Santa Caterina Hotel, el Hotel Santa Caterina. Okay, and why is that important? Because together with St. Peter's Hotel is one of the most expensive of the coast. Also here you're gonna pay $8,000 for one night, but here you're gonna have breakfast included. Okay, so maybe this is better. And you have to know that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie spent their honeymoon here. Okay, so in the most important suite, Romeo and Julieta suite. So very important place. Entonces dije que este es el Hotel Santa Caterina y junto al San Pedro es uno de los más costosos de toda la costa. Okay, y es lo mismo que se paga en el San Pedro, lo van a pagar aquí 8.000 euros para una noche, pero aquí les van a dar el desayuno. No se preocupen, tal vez vengan aquí mejor. Y sobre todo es importante porque dije, Brad Pitt y Angelina Jolie vinieron aquí para pasar su luna de miel, okay, en la suite Romeo y Julieta, y por eso, bueno, es muy importante. You have to know that, okay, Amalfitans were very wise. Okay, now they're not that wise like in the past, but you have to know they invented the navigation code here in Italy, and they invented the compass. Okay, Flavio Gioia was the inventor. It's a beautiful stairway. You can enter the church and go to the crypt. It's beautiful. It's like €4 for visiting the church. And of course, please have some lemon ice cream because it's beautiful. They are going to give you the ice cream inside the lemon, so it's very tasty and beautiful. Entonces dije que aquí en su tiempo libre en Amalfi yo les recomiendo ir a visitar la iglesia, ¿okay? Porque la iglesia de Santa Andreas es muy bonita, en la plaza principal, tienen que cruzar solo la calle del meeting point, es de verdad muy bonita, y van a encontrar esta escalera gigante para tomarse fotos muy buenas ahí, y pueden entrar también a la iglesia, cuesta como 4 euros, pueden visitar la cripta, está construida en 4 estilos arquitectónicos.
Because it's a 34-mile long region in Campania, Italy. The area is dotted with 500-foot tall cliffs and 100 beaches. Wow, 100 beaches! As well as 13 adorable seaside towns. So, welcome to Amalfi Coast. Amalfi Coast is famous for its pictures, seaside towns, cliffs, and beaches. It's known for its stunning coastline and colorful villages with steep and narrow streets. Many towns along the Amalfi Coast have a rich historical legacy with important sites of historical and artistic value. Two shoulder seasons on the Amalfi Coast are September to October and April to May. They also happen to be two of the best times to visit, since the days tend to be sunny and warm, with fewer crowds and minimal rain. Both are ideal times to enjoy the scenery. The coast is a 50-kilometer stretch of coastline along the southern edge of Italy's Sorrento Peninsula in the Campania region. It's a popular holiday destination with sheer cliffs and a rugged shoreline dotted with small beaches and pastel-colored fishing villages. The coastal road between of Salerno and clifftop Sorrento winds past Grand Bella's vineyards and cliffside lemon groves. Okay?
So this on the right is Flavio Gioia Square, esta a la derecha es la Plaza Flavio Gioia, y para ir al centro de Amalfi se va por esta calle que está aquí adelante a la izquierda, ok? So for going inside Amalfi, this street on the left, ok? We're with Tabacchi on the left.
Insomma, che ragioni?
Ma le quarta?
Delle quattro.
Ti trovi?
Sì, sì, va bene, delle quattro, dai Cisa e Ciniamo.
Now we're gonna spend like 1.5 hours. This is our third stop. We're going to have a lunch, and this is like the longest stop, which is the Amalfi. Oh God, I love this place. Separating myself with them. Some of them went to lunch, and I'll go with myself alone to have lunch. I have to go to the church first. Beautiful church, as you can see later. That's the beaches. So this is Amalfi Coast. Just beautiful, right? Look at that, how crazy it is. All the way to the top, and look at that. Very nice. Party, party, huh? Oh, my favorite church. See guys, there's a lot of people all over the world. It's traffic. We have like an hour traffic from Positano to Amalfi, which is, they're very close to each other, Positano is also part of Amalfi Coast, but, and this is our third stop. So I just, take it easy before I go to lunch. Because February they're closed. Right now it's summer, it's almost summer, which is spring. That was month of May when I went there. So they're all open, people swimming, they're having a great time. As you can see, there's a lot of ferry there, boat that you can take, Enjoy guys, okay? So that's the pier. Every time we go to different places, we always say, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful. We appreciate it, right? Because our place is beautiful as well. To be continued. so tired. I'm in Amalfi because so nice. This is our last stop, and tomorrow I'd like to go back to Rome. I canceled my Capri because I'd like to go back to Rome for one more day. Fresh tomato. I just have my spaghetti. Our last stop actually is Ravello. So we're going to Ravello right now. I didn't really go that much. I just went to see a little bit, then I went back to the car. I was tired. Then after Ravello, back to Naples. Okay? Alright guys, take a look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Most of it is just like I took took the video from Naples to Sorrento, then Positano, Amalfi, then Ravello, then back to Naples. You can see all those, those freeway, those highway. It's all about it. That's the Ravello.
The back make me dizzy. Like throw up,
It's an honor for me.
because there's no more seat there,
Don't worry. Here will be my assistants also at the way back.
Okay. So this is Ravello.
Ravello.
Oh, Ravello.
Ravello.
It's nice, huh? Whose houses are those? Your house?
I want to bring you to Arabic. So, as you are recording everything, you have to record that, please. Okay.
Okay. That's good, huh? So this is our last stop.
Yes.
So the car cannot go up.
No, it's not over.
Problem.
Yes, oh yes. Amalfi and Ravello, policemen are worse,
After Amalfi, before going back to Naples, stop by to Ravello. I heard this is a beautiful place, but I don't know, maybe for you, but not for me. Okay, so as you can see, it's good to see, right? They're close to each other. Anyway, Ravello is a resort town set 365 meters above the Tyrrhenian Sea by Italy's Amalfi.
Full houses.
Okay, it's home to iconic campsite islands. The 13th century Moorish style Villa Ravello offers furniture and hosts indoor and outdoor concert. There you go. Oh, this is a big concert. During the popular summertime, the Ravello Festival, Bella Cranbourne, born a medieval style stage perched on a steep out crowd, is surrounded by another celebrity crowd. Wow. So you can see this is really big. They have more properties, they have more land than Positano. See that? Huge, right? You can put more houses there. I climb here with my stupid bag. Oh. Oh my god, look at that.
Allora, io ho impiegato
Nice to see. Wow. Yeah. Takes so long to walk. Yeah. Oh, nice. Who is it?
Central Square. Mountains, but if you want to see the sea in Maioli, come with me.
Yeah, they would take passports.
Amalfi, entonces por supuesto Roma, ¿no? Sí. Ya sacaste la entrada, ¿dónde está? euros por día, muy bonitos, los jardines públicos, la campaña, Plaza del Popolo. Ahí vas a ver que todo
That's why they have to walk alone here.
What color is your bathroom?
Oh, wow.
Sto facendo il possibile per caricarvi tutto, dai.
So many shops on these narrow streets. You can go there for something to eat, to drink, and no for some shopping.
Well, I hope you like this video, guys. Okay, so keep watching. Don't forget to watch it again one more time so you will understand the culture of Italy. So you see the video is only more than an hour, right? Because I took the video from Naples to Sorrento, Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello, and back to Naples. So the whole thing covered. All right, thank you so much.